Okay. Do I talk to you?
Hey there! On the boat! Da! Barge on other side! You still need us? There. Your barge is over the locks now. It's up to you to keep your part of the bargain.
Yes, Frau. Attach loco.
My husband say, return to train, attach chain, then barge will pull. Okay, I'll get moving. I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
До свидания.
Where? Huh? What do I do?
Hey there! Da! Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet?
Me too.
We not leave. It must be really neat to travel.
Oh,
Excuse me, my husband say he like you. Sure. What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Tak, loco coco mitchen.
What did your husband say? You attach chain to train and chain put train with barge.
Hop, catch it up.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you have... Is the chain in the room with us right now? Do I just go over here? Where is the chain? Hold on, maybe I'm missing... Oh, it's over here.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Oh, do it. Okay. Hey! What about the lecture, though? We still have to do the lecture. Oh, well, we can't go anyway because we need the mammoth, so I guess either way we'll be fine.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Potts. I'm about to start my lecture on the U-Call at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
Cool. Okay, so let me wind up the train first, and I'll be right there. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? I think I have to go through the train, actually. Oh, okay, we have to do this first, and then this. Perfect.
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrickstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar is an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
I don't give a fuck
Your
about your
shoes.
fucking shoes.
Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well.
Damn.
Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you've calmed down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Bye. Click. Thank you. Anyway, I'm busy. Your girl got a job. Bye. God. You know what? Maybe I will rub one out with Oscar. He probably got... I don't... Well, he probably doesn't have the protocols for that. I have to figure that out. But you know what? Better than your ass. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally stopped. Wow, it looks so empty without the without the train. It's funny that they're bitching about the trains being there. It's like, I'm sorry, were you expecting another train? This is literally just one track. I'm pretty sure there's no other train coming.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Okay, let's get the story straight. My train has left your station, so it won't disturb your peace and quiet anymore. And nothing was broken. At least I hope not.
The train and the station made to go together after all, miss.
But, I thought it frightened your birds.
Go figure. Reckon it gave them a little entertainment after all.
I won't
Anyway,
disturb you any
go
longer.
fuck yourself.
Welcome to...
Bye. Point out the man most likely to waste everyone's time in the room. Actually, he's right here. This fucker right here. Piece of garbage. I like how he serves no purpose except to harass us.
There you are, Miss
Jesus.
Walker. Good.
Jump
Good.
scare.
Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start my lesson.
Am I gonna auto sit or do I have to like? Okay, thank God.
My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to
Sorry.
complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Siberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age. Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, to the edges of Siberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukon people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yuko shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian ice ark is a very good example. You are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Siberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Siberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Siberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation the people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukol's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yuko population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukos have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukos have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Did I receive a pamphlet? Can I go that way now? I don't have a pamphlet, you little fucking liar.
No point.
Oh. I could have sworn there was something here. The Legend of the Ivory Ark. The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. The sudden climactic change threatened the existence of many animal species, including mammoths inhabiting the far northern Siberian wastes. It is said that the Yukol peoples decided to follow Noah's example and built an enormous ark to try to preserve the mammoth's existence. They lived in symbiosis with the pachyderm, which was at the heart of their religious worship. The ship was constructed entirely from mammoth tusk. A small herd of mammoths were installed on board with enormous quantities of fodder. Control of the ship was entrusted to a handful of particularly intrepid Yukol clans. Their mission was to take the animals to other lands with pastures more befitting to their survival. One day, 50 summers later, as legend would have it, the Ark returned to its starting point. The Yukols were astonished to find nobody aboard apart from the carcasses of several mammoths perfectly preserved in the ice encasing the ship. The clansmen believed that this was a mysterious sign from the gods, and they ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. 1 week later, the Ark set sail once more, carried away by the currents. Again it returned, half a century later, with not a soul on board except more well-preserved frozen mammoth carcasses. This mystery continued for a millennia, each time the surprisingly well-preserved mammoths appearing out of nowhere. The Yukols interpreted the phenomenon as a benevolent offering from their dead companions who were believed to have perished on the Ark's first voyage in some horrendous maritime cataclysm. It was believed that their souls had found eternal rest on a mythical island that the shaman named Siberia. They constructed a whole religion around this belief, with rites and customs punctuated by the periodic appearances of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. For centuries, nothing changed the Ark's mysterious cycle. Only the size of the mammoths changed, reducing imperceptibly over time. Until one day, 100 or so years ago, the Ark returned earlier than expected. It was empty. The Yukols were dumbfounded and utterly confused. The spirits of their ancestors had forsaken them. Everything they had believed in that had been the bedrock of their culture since the very depths of time had now lost all meaning. The most fanatical believers noted that the frequency of appearances had in fact increased and maintained that there was still hope as long as the Ark continued its return journey from the unknown. Some elder Yukols boasted having seen it several times, but thenceforth, each time the white ship returned, it only offered an empty shell to the despairing eyes of the surviving Yukols. The belief became superstition and the reality became legend. Grab my toy, thank you.
What is it you want to know, miss?
I must congratulate you for your lecture. You were right. The subject is absolutely fascinating. I never believed that mammoths could be so interesting.
What you heard was only the tip of the iceberg, my dear. But if I have at least awoken a passion in you, I'm only too proud.
Did Hans Vorarlberg agree with your hypothesis on the Yukols being able to tame mammoths?
Now, Hans was no man of science. His pathological obsession was to find mammoths that were still in existence. Such a hypothesis is somewhat overblown, don't you think?
You don't believe in it yourself?
Mammoths died out thousands of years ago. Of this we are certain. Today, the only mammoths in Siberia are frozen ones.
Do you know where Hans might have gone after his stay here in Barrackstadt?
No, but I would not be surprised if he left in search of the Yukols, or what is left of them today.
Okay.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
I think we've got everything we need. I think we can go. The train is wound. We got our toy back. We can set it back on the pedestal. We should be able to just bounce. I don't trust this bitch over here. At least we were also able to get the couple through. We didn't just help ourselves, we also helped them. 'Cause they were technically trapped. Otherwise, they would have had to wait for the engineer to come back. And who knows when they would get there. Oh, no. Oh my god, Oscar, you would not believe what I've been through. You want some wine, Oscar? I wonder why we have these. There'll be a helpful mouse tool for later.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
I'll... Okay...
Damn, she actually sounds disappointed that nothing was wrong. I was thorough. I made sure everything was spring locked. Everything was ready. Oh, will that open actually? I might have spoken too soon. I forgot about the gate. Oh, what now?
I wonder how that works.
Yeah, let's go back.
No point. Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it, it's huge!
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
What do you mean?
I bumped into him at Maggie's Zoo, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down-in-the-dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down-in-the-dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of creased together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. It's just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll
I'll
try.
be exactly what he deserves, is what I'll be, okay? So jot that down. Something over here? Locked,
No point.
okay. What's all this then? Oh, hey, there's a prison here.
Good day to you, sir.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Barkstadt Border Post, at your service, madam.
Why can I talk about Trainer Hope?
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties
Oops, sorry.
forbid me from abandoning my post.
Is the person who takes care of the gate anywhere around?
There is no person who takes care of the gate. Believe you me, ma'am. I have been the one and only guardian of this gate since 1968. That year, I took over the position from the late Lieutenant Colonel Malatesta, my own father.
In that case, can you tell me how the mechanism works? It sure looks complicated to me.
Not at all. It is child's play for anyone who takes the time to work out its surprisingly straightforward logic. And from the looks of your locomotive, it shouldn't pose you any problems.
Why do you say that?
When I caught sight of your formidable locomotive, I immediately said, heavens, only Hans Vorarlberg could design such an engine. And I know what I'm talking about, ma'am, because he invented the gate's original mechanism.
Yeah, that was kind of
his
obvious.
last creation here in Barkstadt.
So you know Hans Vorarlberg?
No, I mean, not personally. I was only a baby when he stayed in Barkstadt. My father spoke often of him, and I knew about his inventions. He left very many things behind him.
I know.
In any case, I noticed that his fantastic knack for inventing has not deteriorated with age. How's he doing?
I don't know. In fact, I don't actually know him. I'm searching for him. An inheritance matter. I hope his train is going to lead me to him.
And why not? His inventions are always full of surprises.
Okay.
My name is Kate Walker. I've been assigned by my company to find a man who is supposed to be living in Siberia.
What a peculiar mission. Taking so many risks for such a futile goal.
Captain, to my mind, the military zeal with which you insist on guarding this meaningless wall strikes me as equally futile.
Damn.
I should be offended by your words, miss, but I forgive you, because you are young and unaware of the very real dangers lurking in store for us.
Okay.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
They did?
Indeed. This responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Girl.
Dangerous? What exactly do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be extremely vigilant. He knows that I know he's there, you understand? And as long as I keep my eye on him, he won't dare. dare try anything.
Isn't
Are
it
you sure?
2002? What?
Please, take a look for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me if I retire, Captain.
Please, madam, my respects.
Well, you don't have mine, bitch. Excuse me while I get shit done. Let's see. Anything on your desk?
I haven't got time to have a drink.
Girl.
I haven't got.
Girl, you have to
I
understand.
haven't got.
Oh my god.
I haven't got.
I'm seeing a vision. Okay, I'm seeing a vision of what we need to do. Looks like I can't grab anything at least. Looks like his glasses are broken. How can you tell that there's someone there? Oops. Oh, did I have shit the whole time? Hold on. Let me look back at it again. I didn't realize I had a thing up this whole time. Okay, I don't think there's anything there. Can I get further into this room? No. Okay, so let's look into this.
How strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight.
And I know how to give him better eyesight.
Colonel, sir.
Captain, miss.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss. Unfortunately, I am afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it in the most shady way possible, and he's just falling for it.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss. It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrickstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station.
Wow,
garden.
not us ratting them out.
Well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look. You never know. Go on, Captain.
Go
Give it a
on,
try.
Captain. Give it a
So be it.
try.
I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous.
Ain't nothing gonna be fair in a minute if you don't fucking shut up. Men fall for anything women say, pretty much. Yeah, I bet you feel like Boo Boo the Clown now, huh?
Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic? How could I have been so wrong for so long? The enemy was only a tree. I'm so ashamed.
It's not that bad, Captain. It's only human to make mistakes after all.
Maybe you should get
tree.
new glasses.
Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from issuing me a visa?
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
You are right. I will sign you a visa to cross the wall frontier immediately. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
That still doesn't explain how I get across, though. Authorization to cross the border. This document authorizes the holder with belongings to pass through the border wall gate. Captain Malatesta, the gate commander. Warning, beyond the ramparts, conditions for journeys into the Eastern Territories are filled with uncertainty and reputed to be hazardous. As a consequence, the wall authorities cannot guarantee the physical safety of the traveler and decline all responsibility in the event of any incident.
Thank you, Captain. And keep your eyes open.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of my honor, you understand?
You have my promise, Captain.
I'm gonna go tell everyone. I'm gonna tell Oscar first. He's he's my homeboy. So that still doesn't tell me what I need to do, though.
Good day to you, sir.
Captain Malatesta.
Could you help me open the gate in the wall, please?
Don't you worry. I will take care of everything. As soon as your locomotive is ready, I will activate the gate mechanism. I will simply ask you to pass through as quickly as possible. You see, even if there is no more danger, I'm afraid I don't remember how long the gate remains open for.
You can count on me. Thank you, Captain.
At your service, miss.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
mind me if I...
Please.
Well, shit, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you. Peace.
Nope. What are you doing there, Oscar?
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
We need an exit visa to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
And you wouldn't know where I could get one of them from, would you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Kate.
Kate Walker?
Here is the visa. I hope it's regulation, my dear Oscar.
It is regulation. Here is your ticket.
my god, I have to give him a ticket again. Departing from Barakstadt. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required.
Have a good journey, Kate Walker.
So, can we go now?
Indeed. We are already very late, Kate Walker.
Are you kidding me? Telling me we're late? I didn't even know he was here. I did, because it's so small, I didn't see him there. I was very lucky. I was just assuming. I was wondering where we were supposed to give the visa. It's always Oscar. Here you go, bud.
Here you go, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. Now, please return to your seat, Kate Walker.
Yes, Oscar. Immediately,
It's always Oscar Q Loft Chalk. If I had my Firefox open, I would play the sound alert. You have to use bits for it, though. Oh. Off we go. There's the horseman. Wave. Everyone wave to the horseman. What the hell is that? Well, communism is alive and well. Do I need this?
I don't need that for the time being.
Okay, I'm just checking. Hold on, let me go this way first. Ugh.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Oscar, what's going on? Why has the train stopped? Where are we?
The springs of the train are unwound again, Kate Walker. As for the question pertaining to our geographical location, I really haven't the slightest idea.
Well, we'd better get looking for a winding machine, my dear Oscar. I hope that this place actually has one.
The air here is so polluted that I could not possibly risk leaving the locomotive. My joints might corrode irreparably.
Right. Let's see. We just keep stopping. When will we ever get to the end of this journey?
Simply wind up the spring and we can set off immediately.
From your mouth to God's ears. Let's hope Hans Vorarlberg once lived here as well. Maybe he planned for his locomotive's unplanned stop and installed a winding machine as well. Otherwise, it's not looking great for the rest of the journey.
Do not forget that Hans Vorarlberg is a genius in the true sense of the word.
But is he a genius with a sense of forward planning?
We will find that out when we find the winding machine.
My God, Oscar, what would I do without you? Oscar, you couldn't make a little effort for just this once. If we both went looking for the winding machine, the two of us together might find it quicker.
You are in all probability correct, Kate Walker. But the high level of heavy metal miasma that pollutes the atmosphere could cause havoc to my wheelwork.
Gosh, it's really gloomy here. I wonder where on earth I'm going to find a winding machine.
I have total confidence in you, Kate Walker. You are, after all, a brave and resourceful woman.
Yeah, right.
Why did the subtitle say hypocrite? What? Okay.
See you soon, Oscar.
I shall stay right here, Kate Walker.
Yeah, we got that part. Well, in that case, let me go over here. Ugh. Part of me kind of wants to push my... You know what? Fuck it. Let's try it real quick. We'll just try it first stream and see if I can sit cross-legged. Ugh. Because my chair is just killing me right now. Ugh. Hold on. Difficulties. Come here. Gotta move shit out of the way. Ugh. Okay. Over. Oh. You know what? Yeah. Get off my couch. There you go. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Kate, it's Dan. Can you hear me?
Dan, is that you? I can't hear you so good. Dan?
Hey, Kate, we're gonna talk. It's about the last conversation. Are you still mad at me? Come on, it's important.
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
You... Kate! Come on, what's happening? Listen, we've got to talk.
Look, the line's just getting worse and worse. I'm hanging up.
Lose my number. Anyway.
It's too dark to continue. I might lose my way.
You know, that is fair, actually. I will accept that. Okay, so we need to find a light. Ow. Oh, wait, what?
That door is locked. I've got to find another way around.
I'm glad you know that. Okay, so we can go up there. Oh, that's it. We can just go up there. Okay. What's all this then? Whoa, what is all this then? Oh, another... Oh, okay. What's this? Interesting. It looks like we can replace the arms and stuff. Maybe the... Oh, it has a winding machine in its ankle. Oh, okay. So we got a handle and we got a Gumkelsgrad voice cylinder, okay? Hold on. Let's see if we can actually call Dan back.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your
Oh
call
my
right
God.
now, so please leave your message after the tone.
What's this?
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. If that's going to work, it looks...
Oh. Oh, nope. Hit the wrong button. Or, well, hit the wrong way. I got turned around. Okay, oh, wait, no. Did I? Wait. Oh. Huh? Okay, never mind. Wait. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm so confused. I keep getting turned around. Okay, so I'm going this way. It is on the other leg, though, so we need to go to the other side. Well, wait, so it's right there? Y'all, I'm so confused. Is there one on each side? Okay. I guess we can at least play this thing from Anna real quick.
My dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the Russians now. I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so proud that Vorarlberg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valladolid, we've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Does this one also have? I guess not. Like, we got these four, but I'm wondering if there's more. Oh god, I actually don't know which way to go. Oh. Okay, apparently not this way. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. So I guess I do have to go the other way? Because all that's over here, yeah, all that's over here is this, and I can't go any further, so I guess we have to try and find the mechanism. Go this way. feel like we're supposed to be able to drive. Oh, okay, I just need to go the other way. Heath Ledger straddling Jake Gyllenhaal in the sequel Brokeback Steampunk. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, we're just climbing back on. Okay. Hold on. Is there anything we can do here, or... Oh. I guess I have to take it back to go all the way down.
You there!
Hello?
That door is locked. I've got to find another way around.
Well, I did, but... Did they take my mammoth? I swear to God if they took my mammoth.
Yes?
Kate, can you hear me this time?
Yes, I can hear you just perfectly, Dan, but I can't talk to you now. I'm in a real hurry.
I wanted to say sorry. I know I wasn't very understanding last time. I've been feeling a bit bad about it.
Okay, you're a real sweetheart, but I've got to leave you now. I'm not angry with you, so don't worry. I've just got to catch up to someone, and quick.
But Kate, this is really important.
I'll call you back, Dan. I'm sorry.
Where? Where's Oscar? Was that Oscar that was running?
I don't need that for the time being. My God, Oscar! Oscar, talk to me! Are you okay?
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and indescribable. I have been attacked.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
My hands! I no longer have them! They've
What?
been stolen!
My God, you haven't got your hands! But who did this? What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork. I was just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt two powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound. Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see him?
He was a real barbarian, I tell you. He had bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul odors. He was a monster, Kate Walker, a real monster, and he had a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Right, Oscar. Let's go find this hand bandit. And this time, we're not going to be such a pushover.
Kate Walker, please do not think that this problem does not concern me. But if it's all the same to you, I would so much prefer to stay here, just to be on the safe side. An engineer never abandons his train, after all.
Yeah, sure. Another good reason not to lend a... not to help me out.
Kate Walker, even an automaton deserves a little compassion. I have just been savagely assaulted. Oh, I can feel one of my spasms coming on. I am on the verge of a clockwork breakdown. And all you do is accuse me of being selfish.
Okay, take a rest, Oscar. You're not much use without your hands anyway.
Sorry, I forgot I muted.
Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker. And don't forget me.
This poor guy. Oh, other way. I mean, it didn't take anything else. It just took his hands, so... I feel like it was an automaton that took it. Okay, well, the only way that I could see getting there is using the thing, but I don't know if I can get there. Hold on. Like, technically I already figured it out, I just don't know how to get into the hole. Donna. Maybe if I can't go in there, maybe I can see if I can try and go all the way to the other end of the track. And see if there's something to do there. Oh, sorry, my eye is itchy. God, they couldn't make it easy, could they? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I see this, but it's like, I can't do anything. Okay, let's see if we can go to the other side.
I can't go that way.
Can I keep going? I can't. Uh-oh. Well, now what? So I can't go across. I can't go in the mines because it's too dark, apparently. I can't go through the hole. So... not much I can actually do.
This thing's jammed. If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. If that's going to work, if that's... This thing's...
Okay. No, stop. I'm literally not cleaning that? Okay.
I don't need to do that.
What if I want to do that, though? Well, another dead end. Yay! I'm literally clicking everything. No idea what to do. Something over here? Maybe? Be nice if Oscar was helpful in like any fucking way. Nothing there, I guess. I really don't understand why we can't go this way. Or even that way. There's not really anywhere we can go either. It's not like there's a bunch of like unlimited space in this area. There's literally just these areas. Is there something at the door that I'm not realizing? It's just annoying that they like don't even try to go up to the door.
That door is locked. I've got to find...
Yeah. Yeah, there's not... I don't know what to do. Like, there's quite literally nothing else to do. There's something on here? It's really hard to see, because everything's just brown or black or gray. I can't really tell if there's like a wall here or something. It doesn't look like it because she keeps wigging out. Is there something in here that I'm missing? There's not really anything in here, though. Yeah, I can't look up there anymore. Can I do anything else besides... No.
I don't need to do that again.
Okay.
I don't need to do that again.
So that doesn't do anything. Like, what am I missing? I have to be missing something, because there's nothing else to do. Is there any... That goes back. This just jumps. Can I use the book? Just beat the shit out of it with my book. Clicking, clicking, clicking. Nothing. Well, that's unfortunate. I've received a lot of phone calls, yes. Damn, we were doing so good too. Unfortunate. Oops, that's just gonna jump back. I've already talked to Oscar.
No point weighing myself down.
Bruh. Oscar, I'm gonna take your fucking legs off now, too. Give me your fucking feet. Anyway, bye, Oscar. No help as usual. Like, I literally can't see that, so... I'm glad I can at least skip that fucking animation. Doesn't let me skip anything else. Can I? Okay, I was like, can I walk in? Anything on this cabinet? No. No, okay. What about this one? What the hell is that? Oh, a spark plug. Why is it Jesus? Oh my god, on Easter! They have their own Jesus, the automatons. Okay, I don't think... I think we just had Jesus spark plug and that's it. Okay. Oh, I bet you a spark plug goes into that one area. Is there a reason we're looking at this?
I can't go that way.
Oh, okay. I'm going... Do we really just go in here for a spark plug? Okay. Guess I'll bounce then. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, music. Do a shot of Bacardi. Okay, so... Ooh, a rat! I'm here, rat.
Do you want to play a game?
What's this?
That door is locked.
Well, unlock it. See how easy that was? Ah, okay, so now I have a shortcut. Okay, so we can either go this way or we can go this way. Maybe. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can see. Okay, that might be a dead end. Yo, who we gonna fucking shank? I'm gonna need those hands back, buddy. Sorry to say. Oh. It got real quiet all of a sudden. Is there something I'm supposed to do here? I'm trying to stab them, but it won't let me. Yes, totally. Was there even a place that we needed a screwdriver? Why did we just grab a screwdriver? And why do we have metal shears if we're not gonna rip these arms off? Okay. What about over here? Nothing? Okay. Nothing over here, so that's a dead end again. To be fair, I don't know what his arm... I'm assuming those are his hands, but I don't actually know what his hands look like, because I can't ever see his model up close. Do I just go? I don't know what we're doing here. Is the screwdriver meant to be helpful? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing else. Once again, a dead end, I guess. I don't know. What do you want a screwdriver for? To be honest, I'm kind of one more minor inconvenience away from being done with this game for tonight. Yeah, there's nowhere to go here. Nothing to interact with. There's this whole ass wide area. Why can I interact with that now? I literally interacted with that like an hour ago. Okay, sure. What the hell is this?
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else. It seems this
Yeah, hi, I got a screwdriver. I'm gonna kill you if you don't give me my fucking hands back.
Hey, you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back, now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her...
Die.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Once again, I have a screwdriver.
And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope so. And fast. You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing
Have we
is
seen
for
an automaton?
Sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long, long ago.
Okay. I don't remember seeing any automatons, but sure.
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, the director of the industrial city of Komkoltsgrad. Or what is left of it, at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit.
Oh my god, I'm not
place.
here for your stupid factory.
I repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
Right. And what brings you here?
Like I said, a stupid mechanical hitch. I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything. is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Is Helena in the room with us right now?
Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then
just like an artist,
you arrived.
It's hard to make
lucky,
hands.
Don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer, then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Okay.
This whole story is completely nuts.
Okay,
Please,
bye.
excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
You can stab him. I'm just saying. Do unto others as they done to you, or whatever. I use this yet?
It seems that...
No. Okay. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike, gathered for the 9th Voix d'Or Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was a revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. The Voice. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people. Her series of recitals with piano performed in the factories of our great republic. After Kiev, our diva arrives at... Oh, she ain't no diva. Arrives at Komkulsgrad. Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director, Comrade Borodin, and several admirers. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, our nation's glory, appears in triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages. Following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point in testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let us not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the Bolshoi to say their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotion, her fatigue and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. So she's dead, is what you're saying. Oh. Not knowing this address, return to sender. Madam Helena Romansky. June 15th. Dear Helena, pray forgive me such familiarity of tone. I've written to you so often and for so long now that I feel I have come to know you intimately through my correspondence. Oh wow, the parasocialism is just really jumping out. I hope if my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. I am writing to you at this address for the 112th time. I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one maybe, I can only hope. It's just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice, but I am gradually finding solutions to the problems and have managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it. Madam, I have transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent and beauty. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart and am awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours in faith and devotion. Is that a gun? Yo, who got a gun on me right now? Was that it? Well, that wasn't helpful at all. How am I supposed to do anything with that? I keep thinking we're supposed to be able to look at something, but she doesn't really look at anything. It's like I should be able to take one of the dresses. Okay. Well, now what, weirdo? Like, your queen's dead. What do you want me to do?
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we're going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all.
Everything I...
But who is she?
Helena, when I was...
And is...
Sure, I don't...
And you... Well... And what if I helped you to make some other hands?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
Please excuse me.
So...
Bruh.
Listen. Please excuse...
Okay, can I leave? I don't want to actually talk to this fucking weirdo. I guess we'll go back to his creep cave and see if there's something I missed. Can I still look at this? No. Okay, so then I definitely at least got everything from that. I guess let's go back to Oscar, maybe? I don't know. Like, I still have a screwdriver and a... whatever that thing is, for whatever reason, so...
How are you, Oscar?
Apart from the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea, of reading the paper, of scratching my nose, or even of adjusting my spectacles, everything is fine. Thank you for asking, Kate Walker.
Oscar, we can only carry on our journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only way to get your hands back is to accept the director's offer.
You mean bring back this singer, Helena Romansky? Oh dear. And what else will we need to do to get the hands back?
Always ready with the precise euphemism.
Well, that wasn't helpful.
If it puts your mind at rest, Oscar, I absolutely do not...
That's a request.
Right.
Good luck.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that was pointless. I'm gonna try one thing. If that doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna be done for the night because I'm not in the mood right now.
can't go that way.
Is there a reason? She doesn't really say anything. Like, why are we looking out here? What's the purpose of this? Do we need to break the glass? Yeah, I got nothing. Oops. Well, it's like, we can still zoom in on this weirdo. I don't know why. Are we supposed to be able to, like, do something here? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. This whole section, for some reason, has been the most annoying part. And you think it wouldn't be that annoying because we haven't even been here that long. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can click on. Why can I zoom in on you? You want some music number? Letters to Helena? Oh, do we need to, like... Hold on. Should we confront him? And be like, hey, fucking wacko. Hold on. This way? No, apparently not. Okay. We're just gonna accept that he's fucking crazy, I guess. Yeah, I found a scrapbook, but I'm done. I'm done. This game has been annoying tonight, so I'm done. So until next time, bye!